We have a lot of solar flare activity this week. April 17th through the 23rd, geomagnetic specialists are predicting a lot of coronal flares. So this is important because people on Earth are going to be affected. So it's important to be aware of what's going on and prepare to the best of your ability. Also, we have multiple planets that are in Aries, which Aries is ruled by Mars, and Mars is predicted to also get hit by solar flares. So we're going to talk about why that's important. So if this content is interesting to you, go ahead and hit the like button and let's dive in. Solar flare activity in and of itself produces a lot of symptoms in humans and through the Earth. So when it hits the Earth, a lot of times there are different eruptions. There have been different volcano eruptions and different geological things that happen to the Earth. So think about it like this, that same magnitude of energy that is coming through here is also going to hit us. So it's likely that we have explosions, eruptions, things boiling to the surface that are wanting to be felt and to be released, okay? So it is so important that when these times happen, that we listen to the messages that they're telling us. We listen to the things that they're trying to show us and make the adjustments that we need to make to listen to the lessons that they're giving. 7 planets are currently shifting into Aries, and Aries is ruled by Mars. So the geomagnetic specialists that are predicting this solar weather are talking about how these solar flares are going to also be hitting Mars in the middle of this coming week. So Earth got hit by some on the 17th of April, are also predicted to be coming in on the 23rd. But in the meantime, Mars is going to be getting coronal ejections sent in its direction. So the importance of this is because we have so many planets that are moving into the sign of Mars. So not only are we being affected by the transition of the planets, but then on top of that, they're getting a bolt of energy being sent to them that's similarly going to be affecting that planet in similar ways. So it's going to be purging, it's going to be intensifying the energy. All of the things that happen here, imagine that same thing happened to Mars. So when all of these planets are shifting into that, we're also going to see enhancements in that area. So Aries is all about, it's a fire sign. It is assertive, it is hardworking, driven, but it also can be argumentative. It can be fiery, it can be a little bit explosive. So just being mindful that these are going on in the solar system is very important to be aware of, so that you can understand maybe why it is you're feeling a little bit more spicy. 3 tools that you can use to prepare and help yourself through the solar flare periods of time are to first double down on your spiritual practices. Anytime there are solar flares going on, their energies are very intense. So doubling down on the spiritual practices that you do are going to really help assist you in getting through this in the most positive way that you are able to. Number 2, prepare for physical and emotional purging and activation. So oftentimes when things are wanting to rise to the surface, they're not comfortable. They can come in the form of various pains. They can be emotions that are very intense. They can be various different ascension symptom type things that happen to your body, and you can get a lot of fatigue. You can get angry at different situations. So when this happens, it's important that we understand that we must go to use our tools. We want to release as much as possible during the solar flares so that we can shift and move forward. Because when we can move forward with the lessons that it's trying to teach us and get us to upgrade and change, then these upgrades will last for months. The next segment of months, it will move you and propel you forward. So, and the last thing is to remember that this is always trying to help us. Even though things seem negative, they don't seem wonderful experiences, but they're trying to push you to the brink so that you cannot hold or take it any longer the way that it is now, so that it's forcing you to change so that it can better you. It can lift your life up. It can ascend you. It can move you to the next place that you need to be. And that it's asking the necessary changes. But necessary changes require pain a lot of times to get our attention enough to actually make us take action. So those are some tips. Definitely track the weather from the sun. It is very important, and it does have a big effect on us, as well as other planets that are affecting us as well. So, and also, if you want more information on this topic, the person that I follow is Stephen Burns on YouTube. So he's got lots of information about way more scientific information about the solar flares, how the sun has coronal holes that are causing these ejections to come out, and like which way the sun is positioned and what planets are in that area of where they're ejecting out. So if you want that information, go check him out. And yeah, I hope this message helped you. Have a blessed day.